Imagine two Australians turning 60 this year, both working the same job with $600,000 sitting in super. On his birthday, the first person hands in his resignation and walks out the door. The second decides to keep turning up to work. Fast forward 7 years, and one of them has watched his super balance shrink dramatically, while the other is looking at a balance nearing $1 million. Same starting line, totally different outcomes. Turning 60 in Australia is a huge milestone because it's your preservation age. For the first time, your super becomes accessible, and after decades of work, the urge to pull the plug is incredibly strong. But there's a crucial catch that catches many off guard. The age pension doesn't start until you turn 67. If you retire at 60, those 7 years are funded entirely out of your own pocket. No Centrelink, no top-up, just you and your savings. According to ASFA figures, a comfortable retirement for a single person takes around $630,000, but that calculation assumes you start at 67. Retiring 7 years earlier means that same pot of money has to stretch much further. The day you stop working, two major shifts happen at once. First, your employer stops contributing 12% into your super every payday. Second, instead of building wealth, you start drawing down at roughly $51,000 a year to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. That's more than 8% of a $600,000 balance gone in year one alone. Meanwhile, if you stay in the workforce until 67, your money keeps compounding, and employer contributions keep rolling in. Assuming a reasonable long-term growth rate around 6% in a balanced fund, that $600,000 balance can climb close to $950,000. That widening gap represents the true financial cost of those 7 extra years. Understanding the tax implications is equally vital. While working, earnings inside your super accumulation account are taxed up to 15%. Once you fully retire and convert to an account-based pension, investment earnings become completely tax-free, and all drawn income after age 60 is tax-free too. However, retirement isn't strictly all or nothing. Australia's super system offers a middle ground through a transition to retirement strategy. You can drop down to 3 days a week, use your super to top up your income, and keep employer contributions trickling in. Just keep in mind that inside a transition pension, investment earnings are still taxed at up to 15% until you fully retire or reach age 65. Finally, spreadsheets don't measure human reality. Dragging yourself to a job that wears down your health and mental well-being for 7 extra years carries a massive personal cost. Spending those active, healthy years with family or pursuing passions is worth more than a bigger final number to many people. Tools like the free Money Smart Retirement Planner can help you model your exact numbers, lifestyle spending, and potential part pension eligibility. Neither path is inherently wrong. Retiring at 60 works if your numbers stack up, and working until 67 makes sense if you enjoy your career and want greater security. The real mistake isn't choosing 60 or 67, it's drifting into retirement without a clear, informed plan.